Vietnam moves to attract high-tech FDI as disbursement climbs. According to the General Statistics Office under the Ministry of Finance, disbursed foreign direct investment in Vietnam reached an estimated 1.68 billion USD in January 2026, up to 11.3% from the same period last year. This marks the highest January disbursement level in the past 5 years, signaling that the recovery and expansion of the foreign invested sector has been sustained from the outset of the year. January 2026 also saw significant policy steps aimed at reinforcing this momentum. Decree 20 of 2026 was issued to detail and guide the implementation of several provisions under Resolution 198 of 2025 of the National Assembly on Special Mechanisms and Policies for Private Sector Development. The decree underscores support for enterprises in science and technology, innovation, digital transformation, and workforce training, laying the groundwork to strengthen the economy's capacity to absorb and diffuse advanced technologies. In a directive outlining key tasks and solutions to achieve the 2026 growth target, the Prime Minister called for continued institutional reform to enhance the effectiveness of FDI attraction. The priority is to intensify investment promotion efforts to secure large-scale, high-tech projects, while accelerating coordination among ministries and agencies to submit a resolution on the development of the FDI sector. Recent assessments indicate that the government is shaping a strategic framework centered on high-quality FDI, aligned with technology, innovation, and sustainable development. Consequently, the structure of capital inflows and sectorial allocation is expected to evolve over the medium to long term, with knowledge-intensive industries taking precedence. The Ministry of Finance, together with other ministries and local authorities, has been tasked with strengthening on-site investment promotion and attracting multinational corporations and strategic investors. Priority sectors include semiconductors, artificial intelligence, and digital technologies. This orientation reflects a shift from focusing solely on the scale of capital inflows to improving the quality of FDI, with greater emphasis on technology transfer and the development of a domestic innovation ecosystem. Decree 20 of 2026 is seen as a potential catalyst to expand development space for technology-driven and innovation-oriented enterprises through incentives related to taxes, fees, infrastructure, research and development, and human resources. However, the new approach extends beyond conventional incentives, aiming to foster a supportive ecosystem that enables domestic firms to integrate more deeply into global value chains. Once the forthcoming resolution on FDI sector development is promulgated and effectively implemented, Vietnamese enterprises are expected to have greater opportunities to strengthen their positions in technology-related industries. Several domestic conglomerates have enhanced their technological capabilities, human resources, and capital base, positioning themselves to expand international cooperation and gradually move into areas such as chip design, artificial intelligence, and digital technology services. Analysts note that Vietnam's competitive advantage is gradually shifting from low costs and tax preferences toward technological capacity, workforce quality, and innovation intensity. A growth model heavily reliant on low-cost labor and assembly operations has revealed its limitations, particularly in terms of low value added and limited technology spillover effects. As a result, attracting high-tech FDI is increasingly expected to be tied to clear requirements on technology transfer, higher localization rates, and stronger linkage between foreign invested enterprises and domestic firms. With this policy direction, FDI inflows into Vietnam in the upcoming period are projected not only to expand in scale, but also to improve in quality, supporting growth driven by technology, innovation, and higher value added. January 2026 may therefore represent an encouraging starting point for this strategic transition.